Welcome to Factorio Mod. This is SpaceX.6. I think it's 220 hours in. It says I've played for 9 days, so I guess so. 221 hours. I was going to work on Secret Factory. I mean, I'm not up to it, but what I'm going to do is start working on a blueprint. Because I don't feel like working on Deep Space 2 and 3. Basically a lot of busy work. This thing I can do anytime. I might as well just do some of the blueprinting now. We'll try to work out how to blueprint it now for the science. Well, for the way it works, my understanding of how it works. So, we're not looking at like the asteroid, the spaceship, crash ship here. It's got all these codes in here, and they're real long. That's the maximum characters. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you got 10 digits. Whereas on these exploration journal, these are more than 10 digits. These are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you'd be 4 digits off, but I think even if you did it 4 digits off, it might be fine. So the idea is I'm going to convert, I'll take away the 0 and try to convert it and see if I can do some math. So I'm on board the ship. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really care. Doesn't matter where I am. We'll start prepping on nauvis, I guess. Could put it anywhere though where I'm. Well, not nauvis. I guess it's got construction blocks available. But the initial work. I need a lot of space as well for the concrete designing, but I think we can just put it in here or something basic. So I need like lots of constant combinators. I think I need, from memory, there is 24 constant combinators needed. Not that many. That's just for positive of the values that you get, and you got negative of the values as well, but I'll just do the positives first because I can always just copy and paste them. What I mean by positive and negative, there are EC vectors which I haven't got to yet, that are pretty much guaranteed. It's my understanding they're guaranteed. So I might have to bring up my Google Doc that I did for the first time. Google Drive. I'm gonna find my file. Okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to my files. Drive. Google. Okay. So SpaceX. I think it's AC Advanced. No, that's my Advanced Start. Yeah. I think it's SpaceX then. No. An archive. That's not in a folder. Oh yeah, I think I found it. Alright. I'm sure you can copy these numbers into Factorio from here. So copy it and kind of paste it into here. I don't know what symbols I'm using this either. Oh my god, it makes me paste. Okay, cool. So what number do I get? Did it just paste? Funny. Oh. So that's the number I got. And I do tick. And now it's changed the number. So I think I'm going to prune it before I paste it. And chop the last 4 off. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, okay, so that's one of the digits. That's one of the numbers, sequences. And I lose, what accuracy do I lose? I lose the last 4 numbers. The other one, and other one's set up is 98. Oh, I've got to copy it. One, 2, 3, 4. Hey, empty the void. Hang go. What are you up to? That's 9. That's a 1, 8, and this is a 0. Literal 0. Well, okay, that's cool. Yeah, good day then. Okay, what's the next numbers we need to copy over? Those are those ones, which are fine. Next code is this 39. So we'll try 3 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 8? Well, is it 8, 5? That one. And there's a 3, 3, 7. Okay. So that's one of the symbol things, all positive. That's the next, another one. All right, what's the next one? We got we got 208. We've got 735. Oh, not on the same one. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's some of them aren't pasting right. Okay, so I see what's going on. That one there is correct, but this one here's over. Do it this time. Still over. Okay. I'll do 5 on this one. Okay. 284. Yeah, it's fine. 237. That 8 one got bunged too. And so did the 3. Damn. Whereas that one's correct. And that one's correct. Okay, so I gotta redo these we're gonna redo these tools again as well. I think that's 337, so it's the 39. I had to delete 5 symbols out of it. Okay. And then we've got the 8. Why isn't it pasting? Oh, I didn't copy correctly. Gotta paste these ones in here. Cool. Alright, now I got the numbers. They're retaining correct numbers, okay. Now we gotta do a 7, 3, doesn't seem 3, 5, no? Yeah, okay, now we got a 6, 4, 4. Cool. Alright, what other combos we got? Is that it? I think there's more than that. I guess in theory though, that's 9 different numbers. One's a 0, so it's 8 different numbers. Maybe that is correct. I guess because you have positive, negative order ones as well, so you get all the combinations of it. Those are all positives. So if I just copy this whole row, this could be. Okay, you can do all the combinations you see. And it's going to take a while to figure this out. Just getting the blueprint for it's going to take a bit of planning. You have to represent the puzzle and combinators with 4 or 5 digits missing, and hope that it I can then math it in the game. The gap ones, I don't know. I'm kind of leaving there as I can probably 1 tile gap rather than 3. So this one here now, you can do a negative of this. Same for that. Problem is these are also actually fractions. Because I can't do 0 point inside the game, it doesn't let you. So I'm hoping I can still do linear algebra inside the game, and it doesn't screw it up. I think it will screw it up though. So I gotta figure out how to. I must make 2 of these into fractions maybe. It might turn out that you can actually have quite inaccurate things though, if you you know, lay it out correctly. So I'm trying to get to this number around here. It's gonna be hard to type this out. I'm gonna do it on the same screen. No, I can't. Okay, I have to like, remember. 768. I can't remember my numbers, eh? 0354. 0354. 890. That's what I can fit in there. Yeah, 890. Alright, that's one. Oh, did it just go over? Shit. Do it again. Hey, oh, no. Alright, 7680354. 7680354. What's the next number? It is 890. I'll go 890 this time. And I'll try to copy that whole string. And it's kept it okay, that's alright. So we're going to the opposite direction of this, so we're going negative, negative, negative of this thing. This is a minus. Not that it matters right now, but that's where we're going. The next one is 508704. Also a minus. What's the next string? The number's 6227. I don't think I'm going to fit all that in, we'll try. Gotta copy it before I do it. Alright, there we go, lost it. So, one less. Okay. And the last number is 3890258. 3890258. 3890258. Alright. 3890258, and then we got 272. And it went over. Okay, that's fine. We can go back a digit. Okay, that's where I'm trying to get to. So basically with 3D linear algebra, you gotta do x, y, and z. And you have to kind of like do like the midpoint of the two vectors. So, now this, can I do an x here? I can. Cool. X, Y, and Z. So this is where I'm trying to get to. Opposite, the positive of this is where I am now. This is all the number variations, but losing the last 4 or 5 digits. I guess I can copy this on above all variables for that one. Gonna mark that one up. And once you get this, you start now figure out combinator stuff. So what's the math formula? That's the main question, right? So I have to get math on the median. Where's my vector math? I'm not doing transpose, not doing inverted, not doing sum. Though technically sum is a good test of how accurate it is. I didn't even adjust the SV. Transpose. Inverted. Okay, so it's the first one squared plus the second one squared and the square root of that. In theory. Okay. B30, C30 squared and square root. Why is it referencing to the cell though? Oh, because I was copying that before. Well, I'm not referencing that cell. I was just copying from that cell. Okay. So, we're not doing degrees. We're just doing the midpoints. I'm doing differences. So F4 minus. What have we done here? We've got yeah, that difference gets smaller and smaller each time. Okay. Here's my actual math on it. Here it is. Midpoint. Where is this math? I had the math for it. I'm trying to find the formula. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's quite a tricky formula to plug in, I imagine. So I have to do one minus another, square it, another minus another, square it, another minus another, square it, and then square it the whole thing. And that will give me how close it is to the other one. Yeah, some fun circuit stuff. That's right, empty the void. I'm trying to do the secret puzzle inside the game rather than my Google Doc. I did the I did it on the Google Doc, but it's kind of fiddly though. Kind of fiddly. So I put down some arithmetics. And I don't know if we've got pylon substations here. No, I don't. Let's use normal pylons. So I'm not sure how you work with these, but is that's squared, right? With a power of 2. So I have to do like this symbol, this minus that, and then put it through the sum of that. Put it through into here and square it and output another signal. Which the problem is, I think it's going to hit the maximum things. I mean, how do I square such big numbers? The game doesn't have that many decimal points, you know? Because I'm trying to infer, this here is supposed to be 0.3. But I can't do that with Factorio. So I need to be able to convert to 0 point whatever's in Factorio. So not really sure about. Not sure how to do that. So we can just test it out. We'll go grab some. So say this is the one, and it's well, the numbers are going to be different each time, aren't they? From the other things I dial. Shit, this is going to be a real complicated array. I could do it less math, I guess. There must be a better way of doing it. I think I can do it inside the game, but I'm just not sure how to I mean, say I have this one here, and it's on the z-axis, and it's timesing, say this one here on another axis. You're doing this one minus this one on that dimension, right? So move these out of the way. So do where's the minus 7? Oh, what? Oh yeah, minus. So input of... Can I just put them together? Let's do each together. I guess you times 1 by -1 instead. Do that. See, because they always start with different numbers. I'm going to make them add together, like, that's what we normally do. So we normally do, like, make them their own unique symbol. So you go 8s plus 6s output unique symbol, right? That's the total, that's adding together. Which is minus 208 million, which is fine. Well, once you add them together, then you're gonna square it. So you go, you know, yellow squared output blue, and so that's squaring it. And for some reason that actually is okay with that number, but that's not squaring it. 208 million squared is not 723 million. So that's not squared then. What's squared? I thought that was to the power of 2. Isn't that how power of 2 works? There must be something else. Times yellow? That's kind of the same. I have dyscalculia and no idea what's happening. Yeah, it's hard to explain empty void. Basically I'm trying to prep for the secret ending. So the secret ending involves going through a Stargate at Fenestra. So this is the Stargate here. And what you gotta do is lock in 8 symbols to get it going, right? Problem with it is I'm trying to solve the math before I've even gone to it inside the game. Because I already know how to solve it previously. But I'm trying to do it inside Factorio this time rather than do it outside of Factorio where I did it inside Google Doc and figured out the 2 puzzles and then started drilling down until I got all 8 symbols locked in. But I want to do it in Factorio though, so then it's you know, gonna work. Hey, where's my train? I mean, I don't really care what my base is doing right now. Oh, is that the train for it? Oh, there it is. It's an magnetite train. Looks like it works. Looks like she got we don't have enough trains, which is a good sign. So we've got no intermittent research going on. I will be loading back though after this. This blueprint I can just grab. So I got no deep space science, which is fine. And that's because we got no ingots. There's got 11 ingots there. Got 17 there. What about here? Let's read us the plates. Why isn't it inserting plates? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. We'll get this fixed. But basically, I'm supposed to have 2 inserters here. One's for the little heavy bearings, and the other one's actually for the ingots. So we've actually got ingots to use, but I'm not using them. It's kind of funny. That should solve it. We just need to make this heavy bearing and get rid of that request. And that should now science again. Did you know you cannot say homeowner without saying meow? Huh. Homie Wona. Home Wona. That's very cleverly emptied the void. Words inside words. I'm just opening some chocolate. Even though I will be going back, I do want to make sure things are working, so this little change here, I'll quickly blueprint that. Just plonk it into my game blueprints when we load back. All these patch things I just delete afterwards, but they help me out. I think nauvis must have some science sitting around. Yeah, not too much. That's what this thing here should have highest productivity modules though. And it shouldn't be so cheap on the power. It's got craft faster. I think I'll start making pod modules in orbit. I've got 2 pod 5s. Better than nothing, but I meant to make them here, you see, but with no extract. I guess if I want to, I have to belt it. And I probably need to start the Vita planet. I need to buff that properly. But oh well. That's fine. Right. Turn right, turn right. How the hell is that? 723. It's 432. Like, how the hell is it 723? I didn't get it. What am I missing here? Something's wrong with that. Is that because it's hitting the maximum number or something? I'm really unsure. I think we're 723. The other thing I can think about is divide these by main fractions. You can divide by like a lot of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is if you divide by 9 zeros with a 1 in front. That's the other thought I can do is do test it out. Do this number, make it 10 zeros here, so we can fractionize it. So input of, well, yeah, it's a problem converting. I probably should make them all the same symbol. I did these numbers so I can see, but technically I should just leave the numbers without, I can just label it above actually. Yeah, so rather than XYZ, I have another number above to visualize it. Like that. I think that's a better way of doing it. so I can see what's going on. That'll do. What's that do? Oh, it's the negative of it. Right. Okay, so one's a labeler, one's actual. The reason for that is then I can change the actual to not be a number like this, number 2. Make them all like the same symbol. Or just make them all X's. I mean, but they're going to be in different range. I have to do like this in this slot, this in this slot, and vice versa. Hi, beep beep beep. Might just go them all zeros for now. You gotta copy the number though. Make it 0. Paste it in. Zero. Paste it in. 0. Paste it in. Okay. A little bit fiddly, but that should work. Then they're all the same symbol, so I better math them easier. Cool. Those all converted, and then we'll do the same for this one here. That's already a 0, and it's a 0. It's a 0. And this one's already a 0. Okay. Because it was a 0.18, wasn't it? I wonder why I went that a 0. Ah, whatever. I guess do the same for these. Eh? Oh wait, that's really fine. That's a 0 already. The limitations of Factorio are going to be tested. Also my knowledge of converting my math into Factorio math. Let's see if that works. At least these are all the same symbols, so they'll pass through A plus B, and they'll be added together without having to convert them each time. There we go. That's them being a bit friendlier. Let's put this on the bottom. Cool. Okay. Oh, I never did that one. I might these are negatives as well. Hang on, they already are negatives. What? I'm confused. Is that positive? Positive? Positive. Why are they negatives? Bottom row should all be negatives. Be positive. Okay. Now we can probably test it a bit better. So we're going to do a that one with, say, that one, and then it's just each plus 0 outputs. Yep, they had to go perfectly. So why are they both negative? I thought it was changing these to positives. Oh, I did the bottom half, but not the top half. Okay, okay. Are you a developer yet? No, I'll never be a developer. My I was never good at the wordy stuff. Not very good at the English language, even though I speak it. My brain always got muddled up. So yeah, I'm an administrator. I don't do much thinking. Okay, so we got the numbers. We got this one is a 3, and this one is a, and the it's great. It's together 119. Cool, cool, cool. So hard program, but not limited to any education in any way. Do stuff for fun. That's cool. Yeah, programming is pretty cool. Now, why is this minus 1.8 G now when I do them together? How does anyone know Factorio math? Like, how do I do 119 million times 119 million? Is that 1.8 jillion? Like, it doesn't seem right to me. That number seems way too small. But I was going to convert it. I was going to divide this by 1 with like 9 zeros. And so we just do a green wire. Let's test it out. Do each divide by that. Output green. Why is it not divide by jillion? So that's the thing I don't like about the lack of fractions in Factorio. So it's got no output signal. Isn't it supposed to divide by that and give me a fraction, but you can't? It should be like 1. It should say 1, shouldn't it? Isn't that how it works in Factorio? Should give me like 1 answer, or one letter. But why would it be divided by 0? I've got 389 million divided by a jillion. And so it'd be like, it would just round to 1, wouldn't it? Because I've got 389, and that's like 3 times bigger than that. Oh wait, it's gonna be a jillion 0. There we go. Now it's 1. I hadn't set it to be the signal 0 because these are all signal zeros now. I'm not converting signals. They're all going to be the same signal, so there's no signal conversion. So there we go. We've got the number 1, which is what I wanted. It's technically not what I wanted, but I mean, I can't do fractions. It'll always become 1. I'm trying to think how to do the linear algebra calculations. I mean, I can't do like 0 to 1 range. I don't know how to do it. It's tricky. I'd like to figure it out how to, though. When this thing times it by itself, seems to be okay. It does give me this blue signal. Now, when you actually solve this in Google Docs, I probably should get an example and see what difference is, but I guess like I can make it a small number and then make it a big number afterwards. So say do the same for both of these. They might keep the number even though it's, I think no, I won't think it'll carry it. I think that it'll round it per step rather than round it at the final step. It'll mess it up. Because the idea is you're supposed to do x plus x, or x minus x, and then square it. And then do y minus y, square it, z minus z, square it, and then square root all of that. and that's your distance, your midpoint between the two, like how close they are. And the one that's the closest is just locked in symbol. And then you just do that by, you just do that 64 times, 64 plus 64 plus 64 until you get it. So technically you can solve it in 512 math calculations without doing anything else. But if you do an array setup and then you do light bulbs to display which one it is, you can do a grid of like 8 by 8 light bulbs, and you can show like which one highlights. Well, I guess it'll be actually 64 by 64, wouldn't it? Light bulbs. Yeah. No, 64 by 8. Yeah, 64 by 8, and then you just highlight which one of each one. There's 64 symbols, and you need 8 of them. Okay, so we got one in each. That's like equivalent of making a fraction. And then you're supposed to add them together. I'm seeing if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, then I know it doesn't work. That's a good test. That gives me 2, which is no good. Okay, so I know it doesn't. It's per step rounding. Technically, if you, well, actually no, I'm not doing. I was outputting. How's it making a positive number? That's the weird one. Fresh output each instead. Yeah, that's better. Of course, it's still wrong. It's not going positive or negative on that O, which it should do. It should retain the negative. That should just output a negative number. It should be -1. That should be +1. Why is that not -1? I'm dividing by a constant, which is a constant positive. Try it as divide by 1. Divide by 1. On the -1, you reckon? Good point. I'll try that. That's negative. It's keeping the negative. So something about the, I guess, gets too far along, and then saying a negative becomes a positive. This rounds it to 1, even though it should. No, that -50 right now. -5. I mean, maybe -5 is as good as I can get. This is my approximation. Then now it doesn't get anything. Maybe just do the closest whole number, under 10. So rather than doing accuracy, we'll do 1 less than accuracy, 100 million. So that's still, 2 numbers are close together. I mean, -2. It's not so bad. It's still way off the actual numbers. Like this technically is meant to be 0.389, and this is meant to be 0.508. So when you add 0.508 and 0.309 together, you get 0.2 as a negative. Currently, I've got a positive. I've got a -2. So I'm technically it's only 10 times more than it should be. But it might mean I can do the linear algebra math on it though. Is what I'm trying to test here. So, because these have got these all cut off by 4 decimal places as well, or 5 from the actual string length, because they're trying to be this length accurate, but they can't because it's factorial limitations. I think that's good enough. And then what you do from that, because 0.2 times 0.2 is a tricky thing. It goes the other way. It's a math quirk. It's 0.04. Whereas you do 0.2 times 0.2 here, it's going to go the other way. It's going to become 4. So it actually becomes out by a factor of 100 rather than a factor of 10. So that's 4 here. It's kind of like expected. So that is math incorrect. That is actually math incorrectly there. So that's technically one combination of x. That's this like x and x. So I'm just gonna make lots of that basically. Which I should get picadollos, eh? Really silly me not doing that. All right, let's start a new thing off. So this is x. I'll move them across properly. I'm gonna have to get some substations for this shit. I guess we just copy this whole thing multiple times. So that's x, that's y, and that's z. Now these numbers will be changed. No, we just leave that up there, buddy. I guess technically if we're doing this, we have to copy the number below as well. So I was testing this random numbers because they could be anywhere in this arrangement. Because then we're going to lay out these out in a grid. Does they actually work? So first off, these should not be talking to each other. Yeah, and then they just talk like that, like that. So there we go, got the numbers all in their thing. We've got -2s, and we've got, well, we'll get all 4s at the end. And then when you do that, the last part of this is making them a final number, which is the square root of that. And that's then a difference between this one, all these x's and all these x's and all these y's and all these y's and all these z's and all these z's. There's a difference. So you get one number is a difference. And whatever number here is the smallest of the array will be the locked in coordinate. So let's make this a green. We're doing this to, oh, that's output green. Blue. Now, I don't know how to square root it. How do you square root in Factorio? Does anyone know? Does divide by 2? Actually, that's green. That's not right. That's divided by 2. That's not square rooting. The square root of 12 is 3.46. So it should go back to 4 basically. With rounding, maybe 3, we'll see. Is that square root? 144, that's squaring. Okay, we're not squaring, we are square rooting it. I can make that a half, eh? How do you square root? What symbol is it? Is it that one? No, nothing, not that one. These don't do anything for square rooting. It's that one. They're like... Hang on, why'd that work? That kind of works. Is that's not square root though? Isn't that like bit shifting? Divide by 4 and the other one's times by 4? Or some weird thing? I would have thought this would have been the one. Yeah, so the closest was this one. What I want. And so I'm probably going to copy the actual symbols of these above as well when I do this. So that's just one calculation between two vectors for checking. So I have to do this 64 times. It's not going to be too bad, but I don't know where it's going to work because I don't know whether this accuracy, it's only going to be one number, right? And so the accuracy on rounding might mean I get like a hint of what the answer is, and I still have to like lock in trial and error, which is going to be a bit annoying. Might go start a new. Where am I anyway? I'm in orbit. I'm gonna get off this ship. I'm gonna go help them out. Have I got a pylon on me? I do. Alright, I'm gonna go down to nauvis and help them out. Because then I can build a specific thing for it. I think we're building this field over here. I don't know how big it's going to have to be, but on substation will do just fine. And raid construction pylon as well. Okay. Let's clear the floor. Alright, let's go grab my data kit, which is all this. It's kind of like the start of what I need. Put it up here. Where's the blueprint for this? Can maybe do more of these pylon substation businesses. Get rid of that. Okay. So start. I might go carry these on me as well. So the bots can you know, pass it to me, or I'll pass it out. We need quite a lot of these. I believe. I don't know how we need, but we need a lot. So once we figure out how to kind of paste it correctly. Okay. So that's like the initial. I don't know. I don't think we got making many of these constant combinators, do we? We got none. I might just make a factory of constant combinators as part of this. Because this is going to be annoying if they're not making them fast. I think that's ingots. And then we have a belt. Making them. Do I have a beacon? I don't. Okay. This is copper ingots. These are the constant combinator stuff. Oh, I need copper wires first, but missed a step. Here we go. A little factory. Oh. And just limit these chests on the copper wire. There we go. Alright. That should help me out. Not to be fast enough, but that should get me going on this array. I'll make that part of the blueprint as well. So what's next step? We've got this thing here got going. Now, we could do lay out the combinations, I believe. There are 60 combinations, but I don't know. I know that some of them don't exist. And that's the trick. I don't know which ones don't exist in these combinations, because there are technically 8 pairs, well, 8 individual numbers, right? So, you've got a, 0.98, 0.18, and a 0. You've got a 0.39, 0.82, a 0.33, a 0.2, 0.73, and a 0.64. Then you go 0.76, 0.50, and a 0.38. That's all the number combinations. Which is technically there's technically 9 because you get a 0, but the 0 is like it doesn't impact it, so really 8. But each of them's got a positive or negative. That's why I've done these. That's the. I probably should make this visible as well. This is actually definitely negative. I can do a negative symbol. I mean, I know it's negative, but I need to make sure I can see it's negative. Definitely not fast enough. Way too slow. Why am I carrying... Why is there a naquin powder in this storage chest? Makes no sense. I don't know what's going on there. Right, so... Blueprint, speed 2, or speed 3? We'll do a speed 3. That's much better. Alright, let's start designing again. So, can I make this a negative number? Is there a negative symbol? I don't think there is. I mean, that's negative. I can infer that's negative. I wonder if there's any symbols like that that I can use from SpaceX for calculating. I don't think there is. I could use the hierarchy thing a little bit. That might be good for laying out. Yeah, there's nothing really I can use there. Wish I can access the symbols that you have on the map view, which is the problem. In the map view, when you go add tag, you get access to more symbols. These are the ones I want access to. I need these. I need these for the puzzle. It's weird to get them available in this map view. But I don't have them available as in the constant combinator. Weird. But this is sort of what I'd need on the ground. I mean, I could start drawing these glyphs as well. Oh, there's actually, that's an inverted one of that one. I didn't notice that. The internal triangle's upside down versus that one. Was that one's like circle? different, that one. Yeah. So that, you need these 64 symbols, but I can't put them in my constant combinators, so... I mean, I could space out on this planet like that. That'd be a pain in the ass to lay out. I really need access to this in here though. It doesn't have these tiles like here. Oh, the train symbols. The train have it. Why are we going so much on this? I thought, oh, we make 2k. Okay. I guess we got a decent amount of spaceship. Oh, we do. We haven't got heat shooting, but none of here, but... That's cool. Okay, let's go around and try to do this again. So, I need to have this in a good way laid out. So if this is only one comparison, they should design it for individual ones. Each one should just have one in front of it, right? So this is the next comparison. This is a Y comparison. Why did it just cut that out? I copied it, I thought. This is the Z comparison. But I think they all kind of are the same. So you don't need, this is like the, each of these would have one of these around, right? These all, as though they're all the same, but they're not really. I'm trying to think how to lay this out, apparently. That's about, that was this good test case, testing how it goes together. I still don't know if this is going to work on the accuracy, but it might give enough unique signals that it's okay. And then after thing of that, you're gonna have a lamp. But check all the lamps or something, read all lamps. I guess I'll lay this all out, so I could just like it's like up to, why is there a 0 there? Oh, that's awkward. That should be 1-8. That should be a 1 symbol. No. And this should be a 9 symbol. That's better. Make them negative. Okay. That's XYZ. I mean, any of these can be in any direction, any location of the appearing. So the combinations, I can lay all the combinations out, I guess. So the combinations could be 9 there, 9 there, or 9 there. 1 there, 1 there. Hang on. No, I guess so. And then you got 0 there. I guess there's that. There's another one, yeah. Oh my god, there's so many combinations. Isn't there 8 combinations of this? My brain's dying. Oh my god. Let's start again. So we got 9 there, 1 0. 9 there, 0 1. That's the 9's done that slot, right? And then you got positive, negative of the same thing. And then you got 0, and then you got 0. Got 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. 9 there, 9 there, 9 there, 9 there. That's 3 combinations. That is 18 combinations. And that'd be positive or negative as well. Alright, I'll just copy that. That says 1. Not sure about this side. Let me put it in. Well, doesn't matter where I put it, it's gonna be funny. Alright, now we do the next slot. So, in the visuals. Now, let's bring up. I should make that a 4 rather than a 3. I know it's different. Yeah, all different now. So that's that one. Alright, so the next combination. So you got 4 4 4 4 4 4 8 8 8 8 8 8 and 3 3 3 3 3 3. Probably should have done the same order again where I did the duplicate numbers, but I'm up them up there. There should be a 9 there. That's a duplicate. Just noticed. It's supposed to be a 1 1 there. A 1 9 and a 1 0. Okay, that's better. Now it's unique. 4 4. Yeah, I kind of want to feel like that this 8 would be buddies with that one, no? Why has it got an extra row here? Oh, because I got the XYZ. That was just like a. Well, I'll put that out. And the approach moves the tile apart as well, so it's got a nice gap. Okay, so that's the next one done. Oh. So now we're on to the 276s. So we got 2 2 2 2 2 2 7 7 6 6. Hang on, why did I do that? That's why I mucked it up, I believe. That was dumb. Why did I do that? That was really stupid. You do diagonals on them. They make sure the same order. Like that. Right, so we got 6s. And we got 2s. Right, what's the next one? Last one, 753. This pole's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Gotta go. These symbols here are wrong right now, but I need to figure out how to read and alternate them or something. This is the combinations. This is like a... I don't technically need this here, because this is going to be swapped out based on which of these I read. Cool, that's X, Y, Z's. That's all the combinations in the positive axes. I think that's this positive version. If I had a negative of all them too. Oh man. A lot of prep work, but yeah, if it works, it's gonna be great because then we can put like a big lighting grid and show all the which ones lock in. So we were trying to dial. Did I even put that down properly somewhere? I thought I put it down. Maybe I deleted it. Oh, I was typing it. I might have deleted it. That's fine. I think the trick's gonna be like so technically each of this here needs this setup. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these for the x coordinate of this combo. And 6 of these, but actually 12. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, all the way down. So I need 144 of these. That's just for the positive and negative on the same location. But then you got the fact that you can positive and negative in different orders as well, which makes it harder. Well, that's good prep work, I think, though. So what do I do now? Do I lay out the whole... I mean, is this the ideal layout? I don't know. Might find it doesn't even work because this final number might not be good enough. That's the trick. So say I just copy that to that, that to that, that to that. Do that same for all these. Oh wait, these are different numbers then. I might as well just keep this number thing right. Make them 0, I can't see what I'm doing. I mean, I like the idea of zeroing it to reduce the math, but I can add another row of combinators to deal with that. Because currently it's going to be a lot of work to make sure that this works then. So currently it's going to... These different numbers here. The other problem is that some are like 2 gigs. I should make them non-gigs, right? So this should be a number pruned off it. The ones should be actually 180 million, not gigawatt. I probably should prune it down. They're not all the same, they all should be in millions. That's another bit of work to work on. It was annoying because I just copied all this incorrectly that way. But the last number here should be pruned off. That's millions. Are they wide out? No. And this one here should be a 200 as well. Alright, now they'll equal, what, 200 million? Oh, that's curious. Because it rounds down, see 189 million becomes 1. When you square 1, you get 1. So this one here, even these errors themselves are supposed to end up as 1. Because they're all supposed to be equal, just they're supposed to all go to, that says 20. That's the square root of 82. But it's not, it's divided by 4 really. Yeah, that thing there, it's just getting a unique number I guess, but I'm trying to, I actually do need to square root it for the closest distance. This thing doesn't work, so I gotta figure out how to square root it again. This doesn't work. I thought it'd be like this, but it doesn't give a number. Maybe we can do... Oh, how do you square root something? We don't need a symbol for it. I'm gonna have to look that up, because that's gonna be a problem if I can't square root it. Zor and or that would make no sense. That's squaring it. It's a power of like, when you get a power of a half, what you can do is you can do the power of a, you can't send a half through. So do it. So if I did a 4 divided by 2 is it like an off sheet thing here. So oh, I can't do this, but oh, it's going to be the same symbol too. So do this divide by 4 yellows. 4 divided by 2. What? How's 4 divided by 2 2? That's not right. That is right. I'm an idiot. It's 2 divided by 4. Oh my god. I have to go back to the pub, I think. There we go. We've got nothing, which is great. Yeah, the lack of fractions. Oh. This number here, I need to do blue. I need to do this 6.7k divided by A2. Oops. Up 81. Yeah, so that's like square rooting, but of course you need to know the answer before you get to in the first place. Oh, I'm not sure how to do it. I have to figure out I have to look it up online. I don't know how to square root in Factorio. But I think that might be it for today. I might come back later. I'll play proper, but this is a good starting point for blueprinting. I think I can safely not use any of this. This is a bad real estate. But this area here is fine. So I'm just going to grab yep. So secret puzzle trials. Yeah, great blueprint. That's something. We'll work towards it. Okay. I'm gonna go to the pub. And I'll be back later. Who's on Factorio? Would stream longer, but got plans. I read Ilham actually. He's playing for Satisfactory. GG.